Mark had been driving for hours on a lonely highway. It was almost midnight, and his phone had no signal. When the fuel light blinked, he felt a wave of panic. Then, almost like magic, a small old gas station appeared ahead. Its sign flickered weakly. Inside the station, everything looked frozen in time. Dusty shelves, an old radio, a bell above the door that chimed loudly. "Hello," Mark called. No answer. He walked to the counter and saw a note. "Pay cash. Do not look at the mirrors." Strange, but he needed gas. He took a $20 bill from his wallet and stepped outside to the pump. As he filled the tank, he heard the bell ring inside the store as if someone had walked in, but he was sure no one had been around. When he turned back toward the gas station windows, something caught his eye. His reflection was standing in the glass door, even though he was outside. His reflection smiled. Mark froze. Slowly, the reflection raised its hand and tapped on the inside of the glass. Tap, tap, tap. Then, the reflection mouthed the words, "Don't look away." Mark stumbled back in fear. He dropped the gas nozzle and ran to his car, but the doors wouldn't unlock. When he looked back at the window, his reflection was gone. Then he felt breathing on the back of his neck. He turned slowly. Behind him stood a man who looked exactly like him. Same face, same clothes, same terrified eyes. The double whispered, "You weren't supposed to see me yet." Everything went dark. When Mark woke up, he was inside the gas station, behind the glass door. He banged on it, screaming. Outside, the other Mark calmly got into the car and drove away. The bell above the door chimed gently. It was a foggy night when Lena started her drive home. The road between towns was long and empty, the kind of place where you felt like the darkness was alive. As she turned a corner, her headlights revealed a woman standing on the side of the road. The woman wore a pale dress and had long black hair. She didn't wave, didn't ask for help, just stared. Lena slowed down but didn't stop. After she drove past, she checked her rearview mirror. The woman was gone. A cold shiver ran through her. Maybe the woman had stepped back into the trees? A few minutes later, Lena saw her again, standing on the side of the road, exactly the same way, staring. Lena's breath caught. "No way," she whispered. She drove faster. But the woman appeared again and again, every few minutes, always ahead, always staring. The fog grew thicker. Ever so slowly, Lena felt something change in the air inside the car. She sensed she wasn't alone. In the mirror, she saw a shape moving in the back seat. Her heart hammered. She forced herself to look. Nothing. But when she turned her eyes back to the road, the woman was standing directly in front of the car. Lena screamed and swerved, hitting the brakes so hard the tires screeched. When the car stopped, the road was empty. Lena tried to calm her breathing. "It's just the fog, just my imagination." Then she felt a cold hand rest on her shoulder. A soft voice whispered, "Thank you for stopping." The next morning, police found her empty car on the roadside, the driver's door open. Inside the back seat was a single wet footprint from a bare human foot. Every night, Daniel delivered packages for a small company. He liked the quiet roads and the calm darkness. But Highway 46 was different. Radios only played static there, and people said strange things happened after midnight. One night, at 12:13 a.m., Daniel's radio crackled. Among the static, he heard a voice whispering, "Daniel." He frowned. "Must be interference." Then the voice repeated, clearer, "Don't look in the back. Don't turn around." Daniel laughed nervously. "Okay, someone's messing with me." But when he checked the radio screen, it was off. He didn't remember turning it off. The whisper continued, now from behind him in the van, not from the radio. "Don't look." His hands shook on the steering wheel. Something shifted in the darkness behind him. Slow, heavy breathing. Daniel kept his eyes forward. His chest tightened. Then the whisper said, "Only look when I say so." Daniel's heartbeat thundered in his ears. "What do you want?" he whispered. Silence. For several minutes, only the engine's hum filled the van. The breathing stopped. Then, the voice spoke again, calm and gentle. "Okay, now you can look." Daniel spun around. The back of the van was completely empty. He sighed in relief, until he faced forward again. Sitting beside him in the passenger seat was a figure made of static, flickering like a broken screen but shaped like a person. No face, no eyes. Just shifting snow and crackling sounds. The static figure leaned close and whispered with the same voice from before, "I didn't say you could look forward yet." The van drifted across the road and disappeared into the darkness.